Okay, just reading up on some of the Savage reports here. And of course, the news has totally gone off the deep end. I can't believe the Savage report has bought into a lot of this. About downplaying how bad it is, issues that have people scared to death. I have no idea why people are buying into this so much. It is absolutely mind-boggling. People ask me, well, here's something that just blew me away today. I went through a drive-through restaurant, pick up a couple of burgers and fries, and I have never been so anti-personal as it is now. They actually handed a tray where I put my money. And I understand the gloves and everything else. And then they made sure they weren't handling the money with the virus. And then I went up to the next window to pick my food up. And they had my food in a bag on a tray that they handed to me so there wouldn't be any contact. This has gone way out of hand, folks. How stupid does the news think we are? But I think they actually got it right. I think people are stupid. If you really break it down, in my mind, my way of thinking is distance of 3 to 5 feet is not going to stop something as contagious as they say it is. This is not going to help at all. You have to totally isolate everybody from everyone completely. Even in your household, your friends and families and your kids have to be separated from everybody. Nobody touches nobody for no reason. That's where they're getting to. And what's going to happen is people are a social creature. We need human contact. We need that interaction of people. If we do not get that on a regular basis in some form, we will go crazy pretty much. And that's what you're going to see here in the next couple of weeks. People going off the deep end just because they are not interacting with people anymore. They have given it the idea, which is actually becoming reality, that the other person isn't dirty because of the virus. They've given it to the point where people are saying, I'm dirty because of the virus or infectious. So I can't touch anybody. And that's what they're using. You got to be careful for your fellow man. But yet, on the same token, they allow certain things. If this virus is so bad, you can't have exemptions for anybody. The homeless, the prisoners, anybody cannot be interacting with anybody. Anytime you have, well, you're okay, you can't do that, they should shut everything down. You cannot have deliveries. You cannot have dining food. You cannot have nothing. Anytime a person is within 6 feet of you, it's dangerous. So shut them off. It doesn't matter what there is in between. They either do that or shut the hell up, because it's not going to correct anything. The only time there is actual hope, like this Quaalude, the malaria disease or malaria pill, has properties, so they're saying. But they don't want to present that, because that is something that will build hope into people to get us back out of this again. Questions like on Drudge Report. How long will it last? Let's see what their answer is to this. In a matter of days, millions of Americans have seen their lives upended by measures to curb the spread of the new coronavirus. Normally bustling streets are deserted as families, Normally bustling streets are deserted as families hunker down in their homes. Well, if your family has the disease, why are you hunkering down? Many of those who venture out try to stay a safe distance from anyone they encounter, even as they line up to buy now precious commodities like hand sanitizer. Parents juggle child care as schools close, perhaps for the rest of the school year, and restaurants and bars sit empty as more and more convert to the delivery only option. This is crazy, people. Then it says, in many ways, this situation is unprecedented. We're trying to take some action to curb the spread of timing of this pandemic, said Stephen Morse, a disease researcher at Columbia University in New York. Yes, there have been past disease outbreaks that scientists can draw some lessons from, but in those cases, the disease was largely allowed to run its course, so those models don't precisely apply, Morris said. Anytime somebody does a model, that means they're manipulating data to result in their answer. You cannot do modeling with one condition and get an answer. They will punch in data until they get the results they want. It's unbelievable. How do you answer the stupidity of people? And it doesn't take many people to cause a panic. And that's what's happened here. And I do blame the news and the media for causing the panic. And President Trump is the only one that's calling these people out for that. He calls these news people to spread this kind of fear. Nasty news now. It is nasty news. I'm looking at these charts and graphs, and these are pathetic. And what I mean by pathetic is it's a body count, but they don't know how to count the bodies, first off. They haven't tested everybody, so they don't know if it's going to increase, decrease, or what. And of course, if you start testing, and look at it this way. Say like you're in a boat, and somebody throws a bucket of water in the boat. And they're going to say the boat is sinking. They said it won't sink until you have so many buckets of water in there. So people start throwing more bucket of water in there to find out how many buckets it's going to take to sink the boat. And that's exactly what they're doing here. How many of these cases is it going to take to sink the world? And that's what they're trying to do. And I personally think they're using this to sink Donald Trump. They want him out of office so bad, they will kill you to get him out of office. And the reason why they want to kill you is because you know Trump is right and they're all wrong, and they're losing their money and their power because you do not believe them anymore. So now they're going to scare you into voting for Biden, please. All I know, people, is if you don't step up to the plate and start confronting these people, something's going to be wrong. I just went to the hardware store. People are coming and going out of the hardware store. Why can't they do that at a restaurant? I mean, sure, everyone's wearing gloves and masks now. What the hell is that going to do? If you're that afraid of catching the virus, then don't go anywhere. Don't go shopping. If you're that afraid that the virus is that contagious, what the hell are you touching my food for? Why are you touching my door handles? You're the one that's carrying the disease. I'm not. So you're the one causing it. So get your ass at the house and sit there. Unbelievable, people. You people are just absolutely unbelievable. Senator dumped up to 1.7 million of stocks after reassuring about the coronavirus. Look at this. Think about that headline right there. That tells you right now that our politicians are not giving two hoots about you. They're looking how much money they're going to make off of your fears, and that's exactly what's happening. Now they're trying to backtrack. I guess the Senator Burr or whatever his name is backtracking, saying, oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Yes, they did. They all did it. They all knew what this was going to be like. So they fueled the fire. They made this happen because Trump was doing a great job with the economy. And they found out they could not get Trump no matter what they threw at him. So they turned their vindication and their evilness against the American people. And because they dumped this on the American people, now we're in the trash heap that we're in. And Trump will get us out of this. There's no doubt. He's going to come out of this smelling like a rose. There's no doubt. And the Democrats and the socialist left, there will be nothing left to their party. They will be decimated. It will take years and millennials, please, millennia, just to get out of the hole they've dug themselves. These people have no forthright, no heart for this country or the people. They want to destroy it any way they possibly can. All I know, people, don't believe the news. Start living your life again. Stand up to these people. Stand up to them. I'm Russell Mays. This is Radio Russell, my podcast. Thanks for listening. We'll be talking to you later. Bye.